Am I broken? I went, oh, stop making jokes. I have not planned this in any way, shape or form. The reason why I'm doing it is because everything is already set up because I filmed something else. So I thought, you know what, why not just chat a bit and see what comes out, and maybe we can make a YouTube video out of it. Rah. Welcome, hello, my name is Star. At the current time of filming this, I've got about 595,000 followers on TikTok, which I do full time. And I'm here today to talk about why I've taken a bit of time off of TikTok. By the way, this video is completely off the cuff. I have not thought about this. I'm just gonna say whatever I think and hopefully something good will come out of it. If it doesn't, what a waste of time. Nothing is a waste of time, positive thinking. I'm also gonna have fights with myself in my head during this conversation because I'm a Jekyll and Hyde situation at the moment. So basically, I haven't posted on TikTok for about 5 days now, which doesn't seem like that long amount of time considering YouTubers post like once a week. But on TikTok, I post every day and have done for a year and a couple of months, bar 4 days. And I love TikTok. I still think it is the funniest, most ridiculous, most relatable, and it's my favourite platform by far because I feel like anyone can be who they are on TikTok. But the one thing that I find a real problem with TikTok is it's constant. I'm on it all hours of the day, every day. My screen time, I kid you not, is about 9 hours a day. I'm only awake for like 12 hours a day. At least half an hour is like in the bath or on the toilet. In every piece of spare time I have, I'm on TikTok. It makes sense in the sense that I'm a full-time TikToker and 8 hours a day is a normal day for TikTok, but I'm not working that whole time. I decided to have a bit of time off of TikTok because I'd really started getting into my own head about my own performance. It's one of the platforms where the algorithm and the reasons why you go viral is very, very different to any of the other platforms. For example, on Instagram, most of your engagement comes from the people who follow you already. On TikTok, you could go like this or like this, regardless of your following. And that's something that I really struggle with because I'm constantly looking at my views. And because the range is so dramatic on TikTok that you're constantly trying to strive towards something that's really, really high when it could literally be like that. And one thing that's been playing over and over in my bloody mind is you're only as good as your last video. And even when I have something that goes viral and I'm super proud of it, it'll get like 500k, or which hasn't happened in ages, by the way. I don't feel proud of myself anymore. This is another thing. I'm not proud of that anymore because all I'm thinking about is what's the next video and how can I make it better is a good way of thinking, but I'm not thinking it in a place of growth. I'm thinking it in a place of views. I'm just thinking of the numbers. I'm not thinking about me and what I deem as success. And it was just doing my head in. And the more I thought about it, the more pressure I put on myself, the harder I found it to film, and the worse my content was, to be honest. And I've started making, like, go through, if you're watching this and I've actually uploaded this video in good time, go through my TikTok videos and you'll see that the last 10 videos, at least 5 of them are like self-deprecating. I've literally done one, I'll put it up here.
For once, you know, you're actually right. You are rubbish. She is way better than you. Why would you deserve the clout when there's people like her? Also, is it just me or are you a
But I literally say in the video that I'm comparing myself to others and I think they're better than me. And there wasn't a punchline at the end of that. That was just the truth. I did it in the space of like, people will relate to it, and they probably do relate to it. But I wasn't putting that video up because I wanted to talk about it. I was putting it up because I wanted more views because I thought it'd be relatable. And I didn't even get that many views. I'm trying too hard to be something that's going to create views rather than doing what I actually like doing. And I've completely lost what it is. So that's why I'm in the middle of time off. I don't know what I like doing anymore. Like, I found it so much easier, and I saw that other people found it so much easier to grow when I first started, which was around beginning of February last year. I don't know if anybody else remembers this, but comment below if you do. If one of your videos went viral, it get to like 10,000 and then suddenly go to 30 and then suddenly 100 and then suddenly 500k. And it doesn't do that anymore. So obviously the algorithm has changed a lot, and over time, what it favors will change a lot, and what my content was before just doesn't work in that same way anymore because it's too long. I haven't planned this video at all, but I think I'm just using it as kind of like a verbal diary. A verbal journal. Basically, I'm trying to just come back to myself and know who I am. I realised that I didn't really know who I was because I was always doing something to please either my current followers or the followers that I want to have. When at the beginning of all of this, and the reason why I managed to become a full-time TikToker and get 500,000 followers was because I was doing things that I thought was funny to myself and what I loved for myself. My boyfriend literally said to me, I said, babe, I'm taking some time off TikTok. He said the best thing possible he could have said, which was, don't worry, it'll be there when you get back. The smallest sentence. And it will be there when I get back. Like, I've got almost 600,000 followers now. And I'm not like taking a break, as in not doing anything. I'm working towards some other bits and bobs and self-care. It got to the stage as well where I was just looking at other TikTokers that I admire, aspire to be like, or I can relate to a lot with the kind of content that we create, and just thinking I'm not as good as them, like constantly comparing myself to their wins. And I was listening to a Jay Shetty podcast today. I can't believe I've only just found Jay Shetty, by the way. One of the things that he said in the last podcast that I listened to this morning, which was 7 ways to stop comparing yourself to others, and the intro line was basically what I've been doing. And he said, stop comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlights reel, which is literally exactly what I've been doing. No good can come from that. I am me, they are them, we are different. Another podcast I listened to that really hit the nail exactly on the head is, I listened to Brittany Broski's podcast, For You. This one in Pacific. Oh my days, I literally did a TikTok on how I hate it when people say Pacific instead of specific. Right, who have I become? I was listening to Brittany Broski's podcast, For You, with, this time I think she had Jason Rodeo on, and they were talking about creative block and what you should do. Brittany asked him, what do you do when you've got creative block? And he was like, you just need to stop, take 3 or 4 days off, and then just restart fresh and come back. But it's just changed a lot since I became a full-time TikToker, because my value is based on what other people think. I don't know where that just came from, because that's the first time I've said that. The reason why I make money and make a living is completely based on what other people think of me and whether they follow me and engage with my content. If I didn't have that audience, I wouldn't have a job. Yeah, I just want to say though, I am really proud of myself and I'm really, really grateful to where I've got to. This almost makes me sound like a diva because I'm in a really, really good position and I completely recognise that. Like, I've put on my posh voice. Like, everyone's gonna be like, what is that voice? Everyone's got a posh voice, right? I'm so grateful for the opportunities that I've been given and how far I've come, and to have this amazing following. And even on the videos that got my version of poor views, I still got thousands of views and I'm so, so incredibly grateful for that. But yeah, I just needed to take a break, look at my mindset and refocus myself and what makes me happy that ends up making my followers happy and grows me as a person, as a brand and as a channel. And I'm going to be starting a book after this. Oh, stop making jokes. Guys, I've been talking for 10 minutes now. You've probably had enough. Yeah, so I think that's just the end of the video. Thank you for watching this. If you're one of like my loyal followers, I really, really appreciate you. If you're a new follower, I really appreciate you. If you are new to me completely, hello, I'm Star, nice to meet you. Please subscribe, and I'm hoping one of my real big goals this year is to become monetized on YouTube and be able to live off the ad revenue, because it's something that I can generate myself. At the moment, I'm solely reliant on brands and companies to sponsor me, either on a freelance basis or on a pay-per-post basis, to make all of my salary. So I'd really like to be able to rely on myself. So yeah, it's been lovely speaking to you. I hope you have a good day. Have a day off if you need it. Peace.